Hi, and welcome back to Tell a Tale Tuesday. We already heard our wonderful story about the earth. Now we're going to work with answering some questions. That's right, on Monday, the water spoke up, and the water wanted us to remember how important water is for us to drink and for us to clean our hands and take a bath with. So let's put Monday, the water spoke up with our glue stick. Next was Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. On Tuesday, who was it? Do you remember? That's right, it was the soil. The soil spoke up and said, hey, there's lots of microorganisms in the soil. The soil is a living thing. It helps us grow our vegetables. It helps us walk across the land. So let's put soil next. And if we were using ordinal numbers, we would say the tree is first. Say that. The tree is first. The water is second. The water is second. The soil is third. The soil is third. Okay, what came fourth or on Wednesday? On the fourth day, there was Wednesday, and that was the wind. The wind spoke up and wanted us to know about the importance of clouds blowing and all of the fluffy cotton ball clouds that take different shapes up in the sky on warm, sunny days. Even on rainy, cloudy days, we have clouds, don't we? Cloudy days. Okay, so let's put the cloudy days next on Wednesday. Next, we had Thursday. Thursday, right. The fire came next on Thursday. The fire wanted us to know it's important to have fire to cook with and to stay warm by the campfire. So let's put him on Thursday. Next was who? The rocks. Rocks was next. Rocks spoke up and said, hey, there's beautiful shiny diamonds and beautiful mountains to climb. We need rocks everywhere. On Friday, the rocks spoke up. And last but not least, the animals. That's right. On Saturday, the animals spoke up and said, hey, we love to snuggle with you and protect you and even provide food for you. So the animals are important too. But remember, God said all of the elements of the earth are important, just like you. Now, we're going to talk about something new. We're going to talk about perspective. Perspective is putting yourself in that character's position. Let's talk about an easy question first. Which one of these characters did you like the best? Oh, yes, that's a good one. Could you relate to when the rocks talked about the mountains because maybe you like mountains or you've gone on a trip with your family to the mountains? Or maybe you liked the wind the best because you remember one time when you got to fly a kite and it was such a fun day. Or maybe you liked the campfire the best because you got to have a campfire and roast some marshmallows with your friends and your family on a cool evening. All of the characters are fun, but I'll bet you have one that is your favorite. Here's another question. How would you feel if you were the tree? Do you think that the tree wanted to feel special? The tree would want to feel special. How about all of the bushes and the grass and the trees and the flowers outside? Do you think they're pretty important? Yeah, I do too. But would they be more important than, let's say, an animal? Not really, because an animal couldn't live without eating the berries from the trees or the leaves or nibbling on the grass. How would you feel if you were the soil and everyone would always walk all over you and you got crunched and crunched and crunched down, and then finally one day someone took a shovel and dig down into you and then shoved a seed in you and expected you to grow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't like to be the soil very much. Or maybe you would love to be the water because you could be in the waves of the ocean. Here's another question. Do you sometimes feel like you should be the first one? Maybe with your brothers or your sisters or the kids in your class or at church or maybe in the playground or even at your neighborhood. You might want to be the first one. Sometimes maybe you didn't get picked or maybe they got a turn to go and you never got a turn. God wants you to know that He created you for a purpose too. Just like the trees. Where's the trees? Point to the trees. Yep. And the rocks. Point to the rocks. Yep, the rocks. And the animals. Yep. And the wind. And the soil. And the water. And what's left? Yep, the fire. He created you for a purpose just like all of those things. And He loves you so much. Good job on our story today. Give yourself a high five. Yeah. Now, one more thing you could do would be to get some scissors or ask an adult to help you and to cut across the lines. If you cut all of these apart, could you still put them in order? Could you practice putting the days of the week in order according to which one comes first and next? And then, and after that, and last. Now, let's use these pictures to make a book. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Oh, and our smiley face. Maybe on this page you can write on the bottom what you learned, or I know. How about this? God made me special. Now we'll stack them all up. Maybe that could be our cover. Oh, and make it a book. Okay. Staple it. Now you have a book. God made me special. He made me special like the trees. He made me special like the water that flows in the oceans. He made me special like the soil in the ground in the garden. He made me special like the wind that blows our kites and cools us off on a hot day. He made me special like the fire that warms us in the fireplace. He made me special like the rocks that I collect or the sparkly diamonds. And He made me special like the animals that roar and that roll and tumble and run and fly. You did a great job today for Tell a Tale Tuesday. Thank you for reading with me. And remember, God made you special.